Hello, my chickadees. It has been quite a while. How's everybody doing? This is our first live stream of 2026. That's kind of crazy. It's already 2026. That's so wild. Okay, let me see if I can get the chat all up and going. All right, there we go. Okay, today is going to be interesting because we are going to let a wheel picker thingy, mugabopper, whatever, pick out what game we are playing today. There's so many awesome games out there, it's so hard to just pick one. So we're going to leave it up to Fate. Kitty! Kitty! Kitty, no! Okay. My cat's trying to knock over my tea here. Alrighty. Did everybody have like a great New Year's? I know there's like a lot of places that are like covered in snow at the moment. We did not get snow here, but it did get pretty cold. Pretty cold. Okay. My chat's not working. Hang on, I'm gonna fix that real quick. Here, but it did get pretty cold. There we go. Alright, if the chat button's not working, I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way then. Alright. But yeah, I've got about 10 or 11 games, I lost track, for us to play. Well, not all together right now, but it's the options for us to play. Pop out chat. There we go. Alright. Now, without further ado, we are going to let the Wheel of Fate decide what we are playing today. Let me see. Hello, Ohilia! Yay, the chat is working. Okay, I got it working. Yay! Ohilia, welcome back. Okay. It's not picking it up. Lovely. I think I have to do a display capture. Yeah, okay. So here we go. We are going to do a will picker thingy to decide what game we're playing today. So it's gonna get a little weird for a second here, but display capture. Is it on? Oh, yep, it's on. Okay. Hi, how are you? I'm doing great. How are you doing, my dear? Yeah, I know, it's been a hot minute. Life has been lifing. Alright, I did put quite a bit of games on here, games that we've need to continue, like Blackout Hospital, Criminally Yours, Divine Speaker, and Moon, and then I added in, oh, and Paradise, and then I added in some new ones, and yeah, so here we go. Ready for the drum roll? To Kill Eros. Okay. Alright, the game choice is To Kill Eros. Alrighty. Let's see. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay, I think I know what's wrong. I think that's set up for the wrong chat right there. Oh, yeah, hang on. Boop. A lot has happened. Maybe 2027 will be my year. Oh no. We're in January. That does not bode well. I am so sorry. I hope the rest of the year kind of picks up and gets better for you, dear. Okay, why is the thingy not working? But we're going to check out To Kill Arrows, which is a Yaoi Jam game. It sounds like it's going to be quite fun. Game overlay. Okay, I think I put the wrong chat in it. So, okay. This is going to be interesting. Alright. Is it cold up there? Or cold over there for you guys? It's been quite chilly here. We had like a winter mix thing come through. I know in some areas they have like a foot of snow. Not here though. But it has still been cold. I have been having kitties having issues again. My current problem child is Tiger. I'm talking to you while I get this all pulled up. My problem child at the moment is Tiger. He had to have some teeth removed, and he was an outdoor cat, and now he's been having to live being an indoor cat, and he's been so much of a trouble. Oh, he's been going everywhere he's not supposed to be doing, keeping us up at night, and yeah, I have a turtle tank, and he likes jumping up on the turtle tank, and we're like, boy, you're gonna break the tank and go swimming, and then the turtle's gonna eat you. What is this game? I feel like I've seen it on your channel. Actually, we have not played this game yet. Hang on. Where did I put it? I put it right there. We have not played it yet. I know I haven't played it yet. I think only the demo of it is out at the moment. Should be right here. It is about a guy who is having horrible luck with love. So, you know, he's cursing Eros, which is like the god of love. And he somehow is able to start seeing beings that no one else can see. There we go. There it is. Okay. Here we go. I knew I had it right here. Why is it zipped? It's opened. So, I unzipped the game, and then there's another zipped inside the zipped folder. What is this? Okay. Alright, here we go. But, yeah. It looked interesting. And, here we go. I'll pull it up so you guys can see the game page real quick. While we're waiting on that to unzip. It's way too cold for your cat to go swimming. I know! I tried to tell him this and he will not listen to me. He also has, FIV, which is kind of like, cat's AIDS, I guess. They don't get it, it's different from human AIDS because, it's just an immunity disorder. They don't transmit it through sexual activity. It's through, like, deep bites and stuff. So his immunity doesn't like him, so he really doesn't need to go swimming in the sun in the winter. Didn't he learn from Odysseus to never curse a god? Apparently he did not get the memo, guys. Okay, let me go. And then we pop back over here. Yeah, so this is a game. Following the story of Melrose, a hot-headed foolhardy in pursuit of finding love for himself. After experiencing one of the craziest nights of his life and a near-death experience, Melrose is convinced that he is cursed, and Eros, the god of love, is to blame. If only he could kill him and put an end to the never-ending cycle. Surely a pipe dream for a human. Until one day he is passed a family heirloom, one that gives him the ability to see higher beings, along with another valuable purpose. The reality of a new world opens up before him, and suddenly, the bizarre idea might sound actually plausible. So it looks really cool. You know, we do have like about 800 games to play, so maybe we need to start doing this just randomly. Nope, Kitty, you're okay. He's gonna have to go back to the vet. I think he's got to get another tooth out. I swear, whenever you go live, I remember having a visual novel. Let me pull up my laptop. Yeah, you get working. You get working on that. You get working on that. Do. Alright, it's almost done. Seriously, why was there a zip folder inside of the zip folder? That's so weird. Okay, we're gonna get out of that. Alrighty. Sorry for the wait. It's just kind of weird. Okay, and this is the demo, so the game is still being... Why isn't it... Okay, maybe we won't be playing it. Why isn't it... Where's the game file? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm having a bit of a time, but... Oh, do you know today is the anniversary of Blackout Hospital? That was why it was one of the options on the game. Game picker. Because it's the anniversary of it. We do need to finish that game. I started it so long ago. Okay, what happened was I opened the Mac version of the game. I do not have a Mac. I don't have a Mac. Oh, hey, kitty. Can we play the Mannequin Academy update? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm not gonna fall for that again. No. I'm not gonna fall for that again. Last time you were like... really had me believing it. There is no update. There is no update. There's no update. I'm not gonna fall for it. Oh my goodness. One day we'll be able to play the update. Not today. So, that's a pity. I can't believe I opened the Mac file instead of the Windows file. Most games I download to play does have, you can pick, like, before you download if you want the Windows or Mac, and it's not a lot that has, like, the combo of both of them, so, I wasn't expecting that. But what if I'm telling the truth? You've cried wolf a couple of times, Ohilia. It's getting harder to believe you. I Dang it, you're making me doubt myself now. No, I don't think it's out yet. They've been working on the other games. I know their newest one is like supposed to be coming out this year, right? Hello, kitty. Another kitty has joined us. Alright, it's almost done. It's at 99%. And there we go. Goodness, we've wasted so much time waiting on it to load. Hello, kitty. Hello, baby boy. Hello, baby boy. Hello. Hello. Alright. Don't don't ever get a Mac. I'm working on my VN with it and it blocks everything. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Yes, here we go. Finally. All right. I might have to like dice this down in the future so that everybody can see this a little quicker. But okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to my nest. Today we are going to be checking out the demo for To Kill Eros. This is a BL visual novel that came out in the Yaoi Visual Novel Jam, if I'm remembering correctly. Ooh, look at that. Oh, hello, kitty. Come on, you can join us. Oh, okay, he's got to move nice and slow. Okay. We have a kitty joining us today. But we are going to go ahead and dive in and check this out. Alrighty. First off, this is a really cool, like, opening thing. Oh, kitty. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Load options extra. Ooh, extra. What's gonna be extra? Ooh, is these the routes? Oh, they're pretty. Oh, they're pretty. Okay. I have too many imperfections. This dry, cracked shell I live in each day. Unrefined hands, claws that scratch when I cling to people. Eyes that bore into them full of greed and expectations. Insatiable. Unfattable. A mouth that incoherently spouts anything to keep them close. Lies, I didn't finish reading! I didn't know! Okay. Ooh! This is awesome artwork! Look at this! Hell yeah! Quasmere City, alleyway, 3 a.m. morning. Bounding through the streets, rain pelted my skin. The wind whipped and tore past me, pushing against me with resistance. Back off! Is someone chasing us or are we yelling at the rain? Are we yelling at the rain? That would be hilarious. My voice rang out through heaves of uneven breath, paired with the swift strikes of metal colliding against the alleyway bricks. Not far behind me was a set of rampaging feet, splashing about the wet pavement with no intention of stopping. Okay, so yeah, we are being chased. We are getting chased by somebody. Well, that isn't good. That isn't good, is it? Not at all. Oh, hello. Why is he so cute, though? Why is he so cute, though? You won't get away from me. Another swift strike, and the steel echoed off the nearest pole. I'd only passed a second ago. My heart tore through my chest. The sensation of 1,000 needles plagued the bottom of my heels, and the calves of my legs threatened to burst. My drenched jacket made it hard to move. Leave me alone! Ugh! My shoe caught in a pothole on the sidewalk. Kitty! My shoe caught in a pothole on the sidewalk, throwing me forward. If I lingered for even a second longer, the next swing he gave would have landed on my left shoulder. Losing one shoe, I kicked off the other for better balance. You should have thought about that when I told you to stay away from Hindi. I didn't know who you were! It was true. I never met him a day in my life, but he hounded me anyway. Talking to him was like communicating with a wall. I don't care about your damn excuses. Running from him became harder. Crossing the city bridge to escape was out of the question. and I didn't know where to run next. My home was in a complete opposite direction, and I had nothing on me to defend myself. No opening to call the police. If anyone saw us, they did a damn good job of ignoring it. So, did we like I guess flirt or interact with this guy's boyfriend after this guy was like stay away and we didn't know which one? But why is he cute though? Why is he so cute though? At 3 a.m., most people were home, sleeping in the comfort of their bed. And then there was me, being chased by a scorned fucking lunatic. Asher! Melrose! Oh, he's cute. Oh, look at that mohawk. Hello, are you gonna save us? Please tell us you know martial art. Please. Save us. I hoisted myself onto the bridge railing and threw a leg over just as a voice ran out from an oncoming car. The headlights beamed a blinding light that stopped both me and my assailants in our tracks. Listen, Asher, just go home and stop this shit, okay? Oh, so this is a friend of Asher. Look at Asher! He's such a wild child. I love him. So you can tell me not to worry about him? Nah. No fucking way, Hindi. Oh, this is Hindi. Oh, is this the guy we were messing around with? Okay, that tracks. That tracks. I'd mess around with him. I would close my windows, to be honest, not getting involved in this mess. Yeah, if I saw this going down the road, I'd be like, nope. I might call the police to help out, just give them a heads up, but nope. Especially in the rain, okay? Especially in the rain, I'd be like, I can't see, I'm blind. Oh, but they're so pretty. I kind of see why we're getting involved with them. Look at this. Please, Asher, we can just go home and talk about it. I won't ever talk to him again, I promise. Am I a joke to you? You said that about the last one. Oh, Hindi, my boy, what have you been doing? And we're just like, okay, so you are somehow in a relationship with you, and you just talk to other people, maybe flirt, I don't know which one, and he goes off the wall. Okay, so this is a yandere. He's not allowed to do anything because he gets jealous. Got it. That tracks. And we got caught in the middle. Did we actually flirt with him and then get beat up, or what's this game even about? How to evade knives as a side piece? Apparently, my god. But they're so pretty though. With his back turned to me, I only had now to escape. I didn't think Hindi could calm him down for me. He was far too angry. I had done something or else he'd surely bludgeon me to death. I had to do something or he'd bludgeon me to death. So I took a deep breath and threw myself into the lake beneath the bridge. Okay, boy, please be able to swim. He's probably gonna get sick. Ooh, look at our apartment. Oh, look at the old-timey radio. That is so Alistair coded right there. Ooh, and we got like a calendar and a nice little picture over here. And moving boxes? Did we just move? Or did we move now? Nalmond Apartments, 5 a.m. The apartment floor glistened freshly from the trail of water I left behind. The landlady made it her personal mission to mop it up the moment I entered. She just woken up, and seeing my state prompted her concern. Almost immediately, my body sank into the couch like a stone, wet and cold against the cushion, far too tired to talk about anything yet. But, buddy, Buddy, at least change your clothes. Come on. Come on, I know you're tired, but you can at least change your clothes in your own house. Change your clothes. You know, maybe even, just dry off? Was that necessary? I mean, he could have just kept going off the other side of the bridge. So, he's a dramatic bitch. Let's say that. I lay there, wavering between consciousness for left. Okay, if we're like that messed up, I forgive you. I understand now. For just plomping down in your wet, cold clothes that you're gonna get sick in. Roughly for a few minutes before one or the other doors in the apartment opened. Out came a young woman, my roommate, and best friend for about 14 years now. Marlo. What the hell happened? Why are you soaking wet? Take those off right now. She tugged at the back of my jacket, trying to peel me up from behind. Unfortunately, I was too tired to move. Can you let me lay here for a bit? Hell no! Get up! Yeah, buddy. Tell me, is this Hindy's doing? I slowly sat up and leaned against the backrest while she took a seat on the dry cushion beside me. The last time we spoke, I told her I'd stay at his place for the night. So the assumption wasn't far-fetched. Getting me to talk about it was another issue. There was something humiliating about being in the same situation again. Not once, but twice. Not even just a third or fourth time. Frankly, the window for hearing any "I told you so's" had passed. I'd rather that we didn't make a big deal about it anymore. How often are you getting in these troubles? No, he broke the Ute code. They get sick from one drop of rain. Yes. Yes, they do. That's why I'm like, he is going to get so sick. Marlo continued to look at me with the same concerned face she always wore whenever I showed up looking nuts. Waiting for me to tell her. Some guy named Asher popped over to his place unannounced and caught us together. The situation got sticky after that. Marlo furrowed her brows and kept listening attentively. Turns out Asher is Hindy's boyfriend of 3 years. They had this thing where Hindy apparently cheated on him before, too. Hindy! So? What? So he made you walk home by yourself? No, he escorted us. He escorted us with a bat. Walk home. Yeah, of course. May, what did he do? The alarm on her face increased upon my remark, and the small sense of humor I felt about the situation drained away, replaced by fear and disgust. He didn't do anything, and by that, I mean literally nothing. His boyfriend chased me with a metal bat from his apartment to Quasmere Bridge. For real? If I hadn't thrown myself over onto the lake, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you. He was literally trying to kill me. I'm so confused. It's the guy with the multicolored hair with JS and the other cute guy got jealous with us. Yeah. So, the one with like the mohawk was apparently cheating on his boyfriend with us. And the boyfriend came home and saw us together, and that's why he was chasing us and running down the street. So technically, it is not Melrose's fault, because we did not know the guy we were hooking up with had a boyfriend. It's Hindy's fault. Hindy is the cheating boyfriend. Oh, okay, speaking of getting sick from cold, kinda, I am cold, so I need to get this blankie on. Oh, because it is cold in here. I mean, it's a bit warmer today than it has been. Because I know it was, what was it? I think it was like 6 degrees the other day. Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. It's warmer today, but it's cold in this room. Okay. There we go. That's a little better. Fighting over that guy is insane. The MC is way cuter. He is, but I don't think the boyfriend of 3 years thought that way. He's like, listen, you were cheating on me again. Because apparently Hindi has done this more than once. I love how I was looking for my headphones and they're on my head. I'm fine. I'm tired of pretending I don't like these messy situations. They're fun. They're so fun. You are valid for liking them. Okay. If I hadn't thrown myself over the lake, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you. He was literally trying to kill me. My God. Are you okay? You're not hurt anywhere, right? Minus aching feet and stiffness in my back, no. Thank goodness. Seriously, what the hell? Oh, the landlady. You need to file a report with the police, Sonny. It might cause trouble for Hindi. Earning that boy's approval is the last thing you need to be worrying about right now. That Asher sounds dangerous. Grandma's right, May. As far as I'm concerned, you need to cut him off entirely. I opened my mouth to retort, but she denied me the opportunity, grabbing a fistful of my silk sleeves. We are not going to keep going through this. When they show their asses, you leave. Yes? It's like, well, you know, kind of the goal is for them to show their asses, right? May, come on. This is getting crazy. I mean, crazy is like normal for you at this point, but love isn't like this, dude. Well, it must be nice to know what it's right, Mar? The D can't be that good for him to be staying with him. Well, I mean, did we just get together with him or what? But apparently this keeps happening to him, though. I guess with different people. Marlo shook her head and rolled her eyes, struggling to get her point across. Don't do that. Not now. Honestly, you don't need him. You don't need any of these jerks who keep tossing you around. Annoyance cropped up inside me and my lips curled into a mock smile. It's so easy for you to say that. Look at you. Look at you go. Stop being an ass, okay? I'm saying you deserve someone who loves you. Are we not in agreement on this? We are. Then what is your problem? I have to settle for what I can get. That's my problem. No, you don't. Miss or Mr. Right will show up. I believe in that for you. Just like you believed in praying to what's-his-face for your current fiancé. His name is Eros, the god of love. And yes, I'm sure that helped me find Esmond. The reddening of her cheeks made the twisting feeling inside my chest intensify. I could hardly hold back the furrow of my lips. A pure love that she found by praying to the very thing that held a long-standing connection to my family. But love, in almost every form, eluded me. So, I just have to be loveless until the good old Eros shoots my future partner in the heart and say, it's finally time for Melrose to experience a genuine affection. No? What? You have people that love you, Melrose. I don't want people. I want a person. Then I love you. You and I both know that's not what I want to hear right now. the Marlo better than me. I would just never ask about his love life after the 30th time. It's obvious going through his ears. Yeah. Love in the big 2026? That only happens in visual novels. Oh, he wants to have a person. He does. He's just struggling very hard. Today's tea flavor is the butterscotch. I've been going kind of hard on the English breakfast lately, but it's butterscotch day today. Well, one reason is because it has a shorter steep time. I was like, I need to stream. It's like 3 minutes is a good steep time, you know. Marlo couldn't look at me after that. It had taken everything in me not to say something even worse. She wasn't to blame for my poor luck, and it was wrong to take it out on her as if it was. I shouldn't have said that, but deep inside it felt good. Okay, it's been a night. Before we say anything else that could, you know, I'm sorry. No, 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 not right now. Let's just go to bed, okay? Take these soaked clothes off, will you? Yeah. Then I'll see you in the morning. I mean, like when the sun is up. With that, she disappeared into her room and closed the door behind her. The landlady took a seat in the chair next to the TV, playing some late night movie. She didn't look up at me, but her body faced me. I imagined that she had something to say about our dispute. Lecture me. Marlo was more like a granddaughter to her than I was a grandson. Don't think she enjoyed my upsetting her. You want to yell at me, don't you? That discussion was between you and Marlo. It has no place for me. She grabbed the remote from the coffee table and turned the channel to the 5 a.m. news, making sure the volume was a soft murmur alongside her voice. However, I believe you owe her a sincere apology. You don't want to leave things like that with her leaving and all. Oh, she's moving out. Oh, she does have a boyfriend. So she's moving out to go get with her boyfriend Esmond, right? Right. A fiancé meant changing everything we had. The boxes around the apartment were starting to increase and she would be gone soon. Far too soon. Not that I hated Esmond. He was perfect for her. Sometimes too perfect. As if Eros had the time of his life finding her the absolute best match in the world. I'm happy for her, but it's something I've wanted for so long, and well, something else. We both came from nothing, but she managed to find someone who actually wanted her. And a quick little prayer to Eros made that happen in one night? Laughable. But is it entirely hard to believe? I rose from the couch and dragged myself to the fridge. Beer! We were running low on groceries again. A note I left for myself to deal with later. Instead, I took a can of beer from the lower drawer and helped myself to it. Now that I'm gonna lecture you on. Beer at 5 a.m.? You're starting the day off wrong, Sonny. Yesterday isn't over until I go to sleep. So he's gonna get drunk. You know what, Marlo? If this wasn't BL, I would definitely ship you too. Ooh, never mind. Good girl. Yeah, it said they were best friends of 14 years. So that's kind of cool that, they rented a place together and were roommates for so long. But she was like, I need me a boyfriend, and prayed to Eros, and like in a day, he found somebody for them. And now they're like engaged and she's moving out. Our poor boy is being left behind, but I mean, he's happy for her at least. That's good. I think he's just going to be lonely. I dragged my heels towards the room behind her as she continued to watch the TV. Why is our landlady in here at 5 a.m. just chilling? Okay, I have questions. Under what conclusion? My own. Good night, Grandma. She gave my arm a light pat in passing. Is that really his grandma though, or they just call her grandma? They say landlady. It doesn't say grandma. Don't sleep in those clothes. Okay. You better change, boy. Ooh, check out our room. I went into my room and closed the door, surrounded by darkness and the sound of the ceiling fan set to low speed. I remember sitting down on my bed. I don't remember removing the wet clothes. We're gonna get pneumonia and die. 12 p.m. Well, maybe the clothes dried on us. 14-year friendship. Never mind 14-year friendship. And the MC has the nerve to curse Eros after seeing the miracle. Who's going to give us the life advice and we're not going to listen, so she needs to be here. Okay, true. She is giving us advice. Somebody has to. Don't sleep in those clothes. Proceed to sleep in the clothes. 3 weeks had passed since that incident. Marlo and I had long since resumed talking like we usually did. Hurt for worlds were the least of my offenses to her after all these years. But she warned me if I ever responded to her declaration of love like that again, then she'd never say it again, no matter how much I begged her to. I considered that a fair punishment. The slowly overcrowded apartments start to feel emptier, and Marlo was spending way less time here. Oh yeah, because she moved out. This is 3 weeks later. And I guess she's just been coming by to hang out with us, and now she's slowly not coming by as often. Walking into her room, I realized how barren the space was. This was just a means for laying her head down while she was away from home. Her new home was with Esmond, across town where the people were nicer and the buildings were prettier. Just a prince taking his princess to his humble abode, leaving me to my own devices. I never truly lived alone before. There was always someone to fill the space. One may say even now I wasn't fully alone. Yeah, our landlady's here with us. I'll have yours done soon. You shouldn't leave them laying around, even if they're clean. Yes, Grandma. Yeah, not if Grandma had anything to say about it. She lived in the flat next door, but since taking Marlo and me as tenants, she found herself in our apartment regularly. Nauman Apartments function primarily by her family. She's been running them for years and awaiting the day that one of her children returns to operate them in her stead. I recall her drunken declaration of adopting us as her kids not long after we first moved in. Something about how the top floor of the building felt eerie on her end of it sometimes. Regardless, it may not have been officially been inked, but she made it clear in the way she spoke to us. Aw, so she's kind of adopted us. He must have drunk 4 bills, because no way a sane person can sleep with those clothes. Yeah, he passed the heck out. Well, he was also tired, so that might have attributed it. Why are there so many crazy buffoons these days? Bless their hearts. Oh, okay. Yeah, is she Southern? Is she Southern? Because whenever you say bless their heart, that's kind of, that's not a sweet thing, actually. Because when they say, oh, bless her little heart, and stuff like that, in Southern terms, it's kind of like saying, oh, they're a little idiot. Oh, goodness. Bless them for being so dumb. Oh. Yeah, so bless their heart ain't exactly a cute thing at the time. Yeah, right? Where those, so many, yeah. I looked up from my notepad to find her blocking the TV with a hamper of what appeared to be my laundry still locked between her underarm and hip. What? She looked over her shoulder at me and pressed the power button on the TV before turning on the vintage radio that she had gifted us. A station of old tunes filled the room. Thus the usual being is usual is all. Don't worry your head about it. Oh, so something was going on and she was just like, don't even watch it. The usual being usual, huh? Oh, so something was going on. She approached me, rummaging through her pants pocket for something. An old, worn, hand-sized envelope with some kind of sturdy thing inside. It took a moment for me to recognize it as a letter I'd received from a relative. One I'd thrown out years ago after being upset that they never reached out to me when my parents died. I hadn't seen it in 4 years. Where did you get this? Just the other night, Marlo came to me and told me to give it back to you. Said she forgot she'd been keeping it all this time. So we got an envelope from a relative, and I guess maybe we didn't even open it. We just threw it away, and it's been 4 years. And our roommate kept it all this time. Aw. She placed it in my palm and cracked a faint smile. Her eyes twinkled with interest. You should open it. See what's inside. Part of me didn't want to, feeling a bit of the same disdain as before. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. If not just to please her, I opened the envelope and pulled out a wooden case. A wooden case? What is it, a pair of glasses? A pair of glasses made with a prescription just for you? If it was, would you gift it to me, Sonny? I'd humor it. Oh, that's a pen. Oh, it's a fancy pen. Look at that. But it wasn't a pair of fancy glasses. In fact, it was a vintage rose fountain gold fountain pen with a red shard embedded into the base. Do I get a discount on my rent or something? Yeah, we need that discount on the rent now that we're the only ones renting this. It looks priceless. Didn't you speak of something about this from your mother? I continue to stare at the item and recall my mother's musing about an item owned by my great-great-grandmother, something that fueled the wild stories of Eros in my family. My mother always wanted it when she was younger, but my grandmother kept her distance from my great-great-grandmother because of her strange babbling and habits. Mother never got to play with her, let alone touch the pin. Yeah. Did Mar say where she found it? No, just that she kept it to give it back to you when you were ready for it. She said you'd thrown it in the trash. I did. I thought it was gone forever, but she had it. I can't believe this. What was the story behind that pin again? Something involving the tale of Eros and such? I know you two had a thing for mentioning it when you arrived here. The tale of Psyche. The pin is a family keepsake, passed from generation to generation, rather what's inside it. A smooth texture dragged across my finger as I directed her attention to the shard ingrained in the intricately designed pin. My mother once told me that it had been a kaleidoscope at a point in my great-great-grandmother's life. It had changed forms across decades, centuries even. The only consistent thing about the keepsake was a red shard embedded in it. Oh, so it changes shape, I guess, for each person that owns it. Is this the reverse of Death Note? Instead of a book, it's a pen for love? Maybe. Maybe? The veritable treasure, the broken piece from Eros' arrow. It's the remnant from Eros' arrow. The one that Psyche took and fired at him once he'd gotten close enough to her. He caused her so much emotional turmoil, and when she was finally at her wit's end from all his mischief, she took her revenge by shooting him with his own arrow. I lost a lot of the story over the years, but contrary to the tale, my mother loved the story and she loved Eros, going as far as comparing him to my father. Hard to believe a man as chivalrous as my father could be anything like that selfish clown of a god. Never had I ever seen him make my mother cry or suffer before their passing. They were a perfect match, too. Is that the tale? I remember hearing something like he shot himself. You see, he felt that there was only so much he could do to give everyone true love and care, so he gave up his body to the earth to spread love across the planet. Are you sure you're remembering the tale right, Grandma? I don't know, Sonny. I hardly pay attention to stuff such as Marlowe does. Young people are quite into the whole praying to the god of love thing than us single old folks. You didn't believe it in your youth either? No, of course not. To me, it was all just as silly as fortune reading and horoscopes. But I enjoyed listening to my friends gush about it. Even my late husband said something about praying to meet me. Hopeless romantics are adorable. Not too sure if it was just a hopeless romantic thing. Pretty sure people just wanted to put something to put their fate into. Eventually, she returned to her own apartment and left me alone. Save for grabbing some food and a drink or going to the bathroom, I did nothing today except scribble or scroll through social media. My days off were boring. If there was no plans to spend them with another person, Marlo was busy, and our other friends were more like acquaintances as someone I'd like to drink or hang out with. I just had myself as company. Occasionally, my eyes gazed at the phone resting on the coffee table. Guess he really meant it. Hindi hadn't sent me anything since that night. 3 whole weeks of fighting the urge to text him, fighting the urge to call him, hoping that maybe he would reach out to me. For nearly 8 months, the two of us had been in an intimate relationship. We had been together with him for 8 months. Okay, so Hindi had a boyfriend for 3 years. And for almost 1 of those 3 years, he was dating us on the side. And we didn't know. Okay, so I see why. Because it's been 8 months of building a relationship with this person. And you're like, ah. Oh no, our boy. Sparrow, what man would you pray for? Huh. That's a difficult question. Like a character that's already established? I mean, you know I like yandere boys, but it's one of those, would I really want a yandere in my life? One of those, if I talk to my friends, they might murder my friends. So, no. Good question. Is Hindi doing that thing where he's waiting for the MC to call or text him back in a show of dominance? Well, Hindi did promise his boyfriend that he would not communicate with us anymore. So, I don't know. He might have blocked our number too. I spent most of my time with him to fill the emptiness that formed after Marlo and Edmund became exclusive. He listened to me to talk about being alone. He listened to me talk about feeling insignificant. He only listened. But did he ever absorb what I said? Did he even care? 8 whole months and he didn't care about a single thing I said or did. Only what he could get out of me. A sour taste filtered at the back of my throat, and I reached for the wine cooler on the table to wash it down. My notepad was full of scribbles and scratches of tattoo designs. Designs I used to cover the potential mistake I made, but each one had some kind of visual meaning for me. The forms and shapes that came to mind easily became evasive. Too many blanks frustratingly drawn. I couldn't focus on what I wanted it to look like. I couldn't create how I felt through the art. Annoyingly, my gaze kept falling on the phone ever so often. His number probably hasn't changed. I rubbed my left temple and clutched my pen in my hand, shoving my eyes down to the page again. Don't call him. I jumped into the lake. He probably isn't aware I survived. Maybe he thinks my phone got damaged too. Don't text him. Asher's likely with him, so he probably can't spare a second to talk to me. He doesn't care. He's probably trying to protect me. It's been 3 weeks since Asher tried to kill me. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Why didn't he at least check on me once? Maybe he already tried to text or call me. I extended my hand to the phone, feeling the coolness of the untouched screen against my fingertips. My arms shook and my fingers twitched, rejecting the urge to curl around the device. I can't. I snatched the phone from the table and the screen lit up. An incoming spam caller. No! Ah, fuck you. Of course it was spam! Damn, I'm sorry. Me? I thought you were messing around, but you were actually in a serious relationship. I would be sad too. Yeah, he didn't know Hindi had a boyfriend. He thought he was in a solid relationship for 8 months. 8 months! And then, they're having intimate time, and Hindi's 3-year boyfriend, Asher, pops in and threatens to murder us. It's one of those, we didn't know. We didn't know. And apparently Hindi has done this before. So I actually cannot blame Asher in this situation. Can you imagine? Because it says Hindi has done this multiple times. He has cheated on Asher multiple times. And Asher is taking this seriously. So I'm not blaming Asher for wanting to murder us. Because that was his boyfriend having intimacy with someone else. And this has apparently happened several times. But they need to sit down and have a talk if their relationship's going to continue. Because Hindi has cheated on him several times already. Ugh. It's Siren! Oh yeah, your character, right? Yeah, character's trying to call. No, we good. I quickly declined the call and slouched against the backrest. The radio continued to rattle on. Music stations have changed to podcasts now. The windows behind me cast a large orange light over my form on the couch. Besides the radio chatter, there was an occasional sound of the fridge, maybe a thump from outside the apartments. But other than that, the atmosphere isolated me. I caved. I found his number in my contacts and called him. No! Boy, no! I called him 4 times. Each went straight to voicemail. I texted him. Hey, I know it's been 3 weeks since then. I wanted to tell you I'm okay. How have you been? Asher didn't seem too happy that night. Scene! I feared I was going to die. I probably would have if you hadn't shown up. He is reading this! That had to be tough for you too. I know you told him you wouldn't talk to me again. But did you mean that? No, I mean, if that's what you want, but I thought you'd at least tell me goodbye. Oh, Hindi, you bastard! Oh, this hurts. I swear, what is Hindi doing to get these two baddies to say he isn't even that cute? I thought Hindi was cute with his little mohawk. Before I knew it, my fingers had minds of their own. I sent every thought to him, coherent or not. I lost track of how many texts I sent, but with each text, my chest clenched and pressure built in my head because I could see that he was reading them. He was seeing them all, but he wasn't responding to me. Why won't you respond? I can see that you are reading them. Do you really not care about me? Does 8 months together mean so little to you? My shoulders shook, my neck tensed, and my teeth gritted. He just kept reading and not responding. Was he even there? Honestly, I didn't know, but the rage welled up in me the longer he ignored me. Ring. Henderson? Wait, Hindi? Wait, what if Hindi wasn't even reading it? What if Asher was reading it? That's low-key embarrassing. I would cry. Imagine calling 4 times and no answer and texting on top of that. Mel, you're looking like a beggar right now. He is, but oh my gosh. I paused, stunned to see his number pop up on my screen. He actually called me? I answered after a few rings. Have you lost your mind? A chill ran down my spine at the tone of his voice. The distant sound of music in the background led me to remember that he normally worked a shift at Solar during this time of day. Oh, so we're calling him at work. we were texting him at work. Why haven't you called me? Text me anything before now. You jumped off the fucking bridge. I was scared as shit. You were scared? And that kept you from reaching me? Reaching out? Yes, Melrose. You jumped in the lake. I thought you were dead. I hadn't heard from you until now, and this is how you come at me? You have Marlowe's number. You didn't bother to reach out to her before about it? Huh. So I can just tell her, I think your friend died. He jumped off the Quasmere Bridge. Are you serious right now? You're having a good time ignoring the fact that your boyfriend chased me nearly a mile and a fucking half from your apartment with a metal bat, aren't you? I told him to stop. I had the situation under control. You did too much, like you always do. Like I always do? Tell me, I'm listening. No, you're listening for something to get angry at. Not only do you sound like some crazy ex, you're being completely toxic right now. I'm being toxic for wanting to hear that you cared about me? Wow. Do not raise your voice at me. You didn't care at all when Asher was doing it. Stop. I'm not putting up with your behavior anymore. I already had to deal with Asher, and that is enough, so... That's enough for you? Oh, sorry. What, because he was with you longer? Or is it you're afraid he'll kill your ass if you leave him? Goodbye, Melrose. Live the life you managed to save. Oh! Click. The call ended swiftly, and all I could do was stare at my phone. Live the life you managed to save. Ouch! Boy, it's been weeks. I would understand if it was like the night after. You know what's toxic? Cheating! Yeah. So, Handy was like, you never text me. I thought you were dead. It's like, boy, you cared so much. You could have called his number. He jumped off the bridge and you thought he was dead. You could have called. You know, phones work both ways. Phones work both ways. If he was actually concerned about us, he would have called our phone. He would have contacted Merlo, and at least he could have been like, he didn't have to say, oh, I think he died. You could just be like, hey, did he make it home? If Hindi cared about Melrose, he would have reached out right after. It's not fair of him to turn that on us to contact him, because we almost got murdered by your boyfriend and we heard you say you didn't want to contact us. So, yeah, Hindi, you're toxic as F. Because you're cheating on your boyfriend, Asher, with us, and then you're mad at us for not contacting you. Hello? Yeah, Hindy's a toxic bastard. Melrose, you are not toxic, okay? It is not you. He's having a valid crash out, okay? Because he thought he was exclusive with Hindi for 8 months, almost a year. And then all this happened, and then the person we had poured our soul out to never contacted us to check and see if we were alive. Oh my god. That is facts, because when we were told one of our family members passed away, we called his phone and surprised he was alive. Yeah. Like, if he cared about Melrose, he would have contacted. I mean, goodness. This is interesting. This is interesting, but I feel like all this really happens in real life, so this has been written very well. I snatched a wine cooler bottle from the table, and the next second, it was no longer in my hand. The glass shattered against the wall next to Marlowe's room. My vision blurred with damp streams spilling down my cheeks. He was lying. He just told me anything to sever the relationship. He never mentioned anything like that in the beginning. It was all an excuse, and I couldn't be told otherwise. If I were truly a problem, he would have said so long ago. Dr. Love, the one thing you cannot do is lose hope. There is a bliss in knowing that every person, every being, everything has someone. The unknown beset you with unpleasant feelings inside your heart. Jealousy, impatience, fear, anxiety. These are all things that are unpleasant for the human mind, but these emotions do not have to be negative. They do not have to be shunned. I implore you to feel them, but if you must, remember that here at Loveline, not only are we equipped to channel Eros' fate strings, we are also here to guide you towards a healthy relationship with yourself until you reach your partner. Eros. I sucked my teeth and stood up from the couch. Clack. The same moment, the fountain pen dropped to the floor and rolled towards the entertainment center. We have a 90% approval rate in our work, but with it comes the disclaimer that even if we tune the energies of Eros to find your lover, there's a chance that you may not meet them in your lifetime. That makes no sense at all! However, you may be surprised to hear the success rates of those who pray to him. We are merely a bridge for those timid or skeptical, but the real magic is in prayer. So even for a second you find yourself wanting to test the waters, please try. If not, know that Loveline Studio has its door open for you. Now then, I will turn the segment over to my colleague. It's all just some cult bullshit. Eros doesn't care. Or maybe he does, but he certainly doesn't care about me. My eyes fell towards the fountain pen on the floor, gleaming under the dim light from the ceiling. Hell, I wouldn't put it past him if he cursed us. The whole family being cursed with singlehood or dying after love. Psyche was a beautiful woman who wanted a suitor, and he antagonized her, kept her lonely, scared away any other potential man that could want her. When she finally lashed out and nearly killed him, his fellow friends and Aphrodite tried to execute her, drove her to run for her life and hide. If she didn't survive, my entire bloodline wouldn't exist. Oh, so we're descendants of her. Interesting. Please don't tell me Hindi is in-game. I don't think Hindi's even an option. I think he was just like a setting up character to show why our character is jaded. Arrow Ace, please give me a man that's always away on business trips and gives me a 50K a month for manga and visual novels. Yes, yes, that'd be lovely. Yes. If only she had struck him in the heart. Maybe she would have killed him. The fountain pen continued to gleam under the light, and my focus landed on the embedded shard. Is he gonna break it? It was his own bow and arrow that caused that to happen. The fountain pen bears the piece of the arrow she used. What if, for a single moment, I could finish him? What if I had the chance to kill Eros? Melrose, Chapter 1! Look at the baby. Hello, baby. We made it to Chapter 1! Quasmere City, Streetway, 9 a.m. Thanks for your patience. The traffic is kind of crazy today. Woman A. Oh, don't worry about it. The morning rush is always difficult. Isn't that right, baby? Goo. Need any help carrying it in? Nah, I'll just use my feet to nudge it. Take care now, okay? Bye-bye. Bye. Are we a taxi driver now? I walk back down the steps to my car packed along the sidewalk. Pioneer Express is a delivery service ranging from the local restaurants, fast food, and grocery store. So we're a delivery boy now. Wait, so we're descendants of a god? Well, technically, I don't think, because we're the descendants of the lady that tried to kill a god. So, yeah. I make my own schedule for what days and what times I'll be working. So long as there is orders lined up in the area, I won't be hurting too much. Obviously, this was temporary. However, like my love life, I don't have a career either. Besides, sacrifices are given for paying the rent. Especially if it won't be getting split with Marlowe anymore. Yeah, he has to work twice as hard to get that money. You gotta get that money. Alright, looks like the next one is fast food pickup. The other night's insanity kept replaying in my head. Perhaps I had a little too much to drink. And high hopes for something largely impossible. But it wasn't the first time that I conjured up some bizarre idea, and it wouldn't be the last. However, the idea of using something like arrows as a punching bag was more comforting than cursing at my loved ones. Yeah, Eros is the problem. Gotta love my ass. Quasmere City, Pedal Latte Cafe, 11 a.m. Knocking out a couple more deliveries within the last 2 hours, I took a break and got something to eat. Hey, how are you doing? What are you having today, Rose Boy? Rose Boy. Breakfast sandwich special and chai latte. Cool, will that be all? Yeah. Well, there's your total. Let me give you your receipt, and your order will be ready shortly, man. The blue of the sky could fool anyone into believing it was a hot summer day, but the air was as cold as early winter. The outside eatery of the cafe wasn't as packed compared to the inside. The birds chirped and cars honked in the distance. City life may not be nature-friendly here, but the mornings were the best time to relax and enjoy it all. Surely they will have a pedal latte cafe where she lives. Esmond couldn't possibly let her down in that department. If they're not, that just means pop-ups from Marlowe driving 104 miles to eat at this cafe would become a common route. She now lives 104 miles away? Damn. I thought she just lived on the other. Oh. Maybe they moved out. Because they said the other side of town. So maybe they did actually move farther away. 104 miles? Wow. We should be paying half since the landlord is living with us. Well, as often as she's in our apartment, yeah. Get a red velvet cookie. It will solve your problems. Yes. Red velvet with cream cheese icing. Oh, that's so good. I tried to draw up some designs while I ate. I figured I'd start keeping the pen with me again after yesterday. Something to think about my parents, though. Past the innumerable amount of scribbled and scratched up papers were variously intricate design tattoos. Ooh! Our boy can draw. Look at that. When most people saw them, the first thing they'd ask if I was a tattoo artist, and I would say no. It's just a fond hobby, given I'd like to... Oh, hello, kitty. Given I like to get them, even if they sometimes leave me feeling regret. How many tattoos do you have, buddy? Oh, no! No! He has one that has Hendy's name on it. Now it's time to figure what I'd change this one to be. Oh, here's the moment. They're gonna do it. I looked up from the page and caught sight of a couple some tables away, hands clasped and leaning towards each other. Right before their lips touched, a cashier from inside calls their order numbering, and one gets up to retrieve it. Aw, I was sure they'd finally kiss. The voice was loud and clear, but no one seemed to register it at all. I looked back over my shoulder to get a glimpse of who the unlocker might have been. Girl left us in the trenches. Yeah, she was just like, bye. What I saw was nothing like I'd imagined. Hello! Look at him! And his nipple piercings! It's definitely gonna happen today. They're a little shy, but they just have to get into the right mood. A large, bulky male with a sunlit smile and some strange get-up practically towered behind me. If nothing else bizarre about his appearance alarmed me, it was the big angelic wings that protruded from his lower back. He's got wings too. Oh. Okay, I'm not blocking him, am I? No, there you go. Look at him. I'll just wait a little and see how the rest goes. All right, this guy's drawing. At that very moment, he cast his gaze down and our eyes met. His eyes fluttered and flickered about when he registered I was looking at him. As if to make sure he was right, he leaned closer, to which I leaned back. Wait, can he see me? Hello? No shit, I can see you! Ah! Hey, hold up! He tried to turn and make a run for it. I caught on to a small cluster of his feathers. Ow! Stop! You'll rip them! A strike to my arm sent me spilling to the ground with a couple of dislodged feathers in my hand. Wait! From the cautious looks around me, my suspicions grew by the second, but I couldn't afford to worry about that. I hurriedly collected my things and chased after him. The chase led me up to the rooftop of some apartments, where I found him shyly watching me as I joined him. Despite his enormous size, something about him felt innocent and cute. I snorted, feeling humored. Oh, God. Ooh, soccer and strawberry. Oh, that looks good. I want that. That looks so good. Okay. Are you done running now? Look at his little back wings. Oh, dang. Look at those abs. Does he have a belly button piercing too? Hello. I can't believe you're able to see me. Like, like, really able to see me. Yeah, I can see all your muscular greatness. Did my invisibility cloak fail? That can't be right. The couple and everyone else would have certainly seen me. Are you human? Pretty sure I'm 100% human, but what are you? Me, I'm a cupiding. A cupid? You mean the little baby angel with the bow and arrows? No. Is that what humans think we look like? Close enough, but I'm sort of not a baby, obviously. That you are not. I think Melrose is, I mean, look at his face there. I think Melrose is starting to drool over here. Sorry to disappoint Sparrow, but those drinks are always 90% ice. Hey, just give me a hint of strawberry. I will be so happy. They look good though. They look good. Look at that one. Okay. His face reddened at my suggestive agreement, but he carried on like he had before. You know, it's cool that you can see me. I mean, it's not like humans couldn't if I just allowed them to, but we're not really supposed to because that may complicate stuff. How so? If humans could, like, tell that we're cupids, they'd be more likely to harass us while we're working. Scouting cupids have a duty to ensure that they match all their assigned pairs per day. So we can't afford to let them see us. That and, well, the other thing. Anyway, matchmaking is important and needs as few distractions as possible. So, what were you doing? I was checking in on one of my lovely pairs. I like to see they're doing well and monitor their happiness. Oh, how sweet. An irritation festered in my chest, thinking about a set of love-granting angels flying around and making everyone happy. But not me! We just do what we can. Are you looking to fall in love with someone too? The way his eyes glistened as he asked me made my brow sweat. I couldn't hold his eye contact. I fixed my lips to deny him, but like a devil's whisper, the thought of Eros and my fountain pen seemed to entice me enough. Perhaps. I hadn't had much luck with my love life these years. It's like, lead us to your boss, we will murder them. No way! That absolute sucks. Then please pray to Eros. I'll be able to help you find your match then. We don't really have the right to go shooting people willy-nilly, but if your name pops up in the matching pool, that'll give me permission to find you a partner without trouble. Is it really that simple? Yeah, it's how we function for myriads now. That's wonderful. It disgusted me. How far up Eros' ass did I have to be for him to acknowledge my cries enough to send one of his little errand boys before? If it was that easy, why have I failed so much until now? He had to have cursed me, denied me, blocked me out. There's no way it was ever that simple for me. And right now, I find it hard to even accept such a dumb little attempt at a handout. Well, maybe because we're a descendant of the woman who denied him, we are being denied. Fuck that! Tell me your name. I'll look out for it when you pray and make sure I'm the one to grab it. Melrose, Figueroa. Melrose? Melly! I'll commit your name to memory. He closed the distance between us and took my hand, clasping it between his own. It was so tiny within his hold that I felt self-conscious. Given you're my first human friend, I'll do everything I can for you. Don't worry about a thing, okay? Okay? Ah, a friend deserves to know the other's name. Duh, how could I forget? I'm so sorry, Melly. From here on, just call me, Icardi. Icardi the scouting, Cupid. Kind of like Icarus? Icardi? Icarus was flying too close to the sun. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is really all mine, actually. I hate to leave, though. I only had a little free time in between. If you have to go, then you have to go. I have to go back to work, too, so you're not alone. Thank Olympus. Not about the whole you or I being busy thing, but that it won't be rude to just... Honestly, how silly can you get? I'll leave before I fumble my exit any further. Bye. Up, and away. Oh, look, he's got a kitty mouth. With that, he flexed his large pair of wings and catapulted into the air with great speed. A pink heart-shaped tear formed in the sky, and he disappeared into it, taking all signs of this exchange even existing with him. Ikari, huh? Assuming that I haven't gone more insane than I am, he's cute. A new Pioneer Express request chimed on my phone, and I left the rooftop along with a bizarre experience behind. What are these names? They are unique, and I love them. Loveline Studio. Oh, this is the studio that, from the, radio channel we were listening to. Loveline Studios, 3 p.m. The traffic was brutal in this part of the city. Being the heart, it was bound to have the most activity. Some festivities stuff caused them to block off several roads. That would have been a heads up to me if I'd actually dared to pay attention to the morning's news. I ended up having to leave my car in a parking lot up the street and walk down the sidewalk to the studio carrying the huge bag in my arms. As another person went in, I rushed in behind them to avoid getting stuck outside the door. Where's the receptionist? Oh. We can hear people, like, talking. I guess like the radio person. There was no one to greet me at the front desk. Just an empty chair and a sign saying, "Be back soon." I didn't want to wait around to ensure that someone picking up their order given I had other plans. However, the traction of in and out goers were so frequent that someone could simply steal the bag if they wanted to. Or maybe steal something from it. Fine, whatever. I leaned against the desk, impatiently rapping my fingers against the wood. Eventually, a booming voice and a commotion came from the black halls. What the hell was that? An angry man came storming past me and slammed his hands on the desk. Where did she go? She should have been back by now. Where the hell is our food? Food? The man looked at me and then at the large brown bag next to me. Yes, food. Is that it? If you ordered from Surfing Taco, then yeah. Hell no! What is going on? Where the fuck is our food? I don't know. I got an order from Surfing Taco directed here, and I'm waiting for the owner to come confirm it. The man scoffed and rolled his eyes, extending his hand to take the bag. Well, I'm the owner. Are you testing my intelligence now? You just said you didn't order this. I grabbed his hand and flung it away, earning a glare from him. Why does that matter? Don't you want to leave anyway? Surely you have better things to get to. I'm sure you know that even if that's obvious, there is another perfectly good reason I'm waiting around for the actual owner. Look, I don't care. I'm hungry. Barb's hasn't gotten my team our food, and we're starving, so I'm taking this bag, and she can deal with that disappointment when she comes back. I don't think you understand how much I don't care about your problem either. I won't be getting a bad review because you want to steal someone else's food. Cardi in cardiac heart. Oh, yeah. Cardiac arrest. Cardi. Let's see. What are you, some damn food police or something? No, we're a person that doesn't want bad reviews so we can keep our job. Man, I just want to be left with a 5-star review and possibly a tip. I have no fucks to give beyond that. Will you give a fuck about this, little man? The guy shoved his palm against my shoulder and reached his grubby hands into the bag. Immediately, I shoved him back and snatched a container. Oh, we're getting beat up over food. I'm guessing tacos. No hesitation, the man punched me dead in the jaw and I fell into the counter. Oh my god, help! Are they fighting at the entrance? Is that Kevin? Kevin! You fucker, leave us alone! As the man attempted to have his way again, I grabbed his arms and pinned him down on the desk with it twisted behind his back. Ow, 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 ow! Ow! That hurts so badly. Stop it. Crazy bastard! You punched me in the face! The man wildly threw his head back, straight into my face, causing my nose to throb and my eyes to blur with tears. I relinquished my hold on him, reeling in the pressure exerted from the impact. Dazed, I took a few steps back and touched my nose, finding the palm of my hand stained with red. Haha! Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. As if realizing he made a grave mistake, the man held up his hands to surrender, but my fist still connected with his face. I took him down to the ground, and when it felt all of my restraint had just washed away, a firm hand wrapped around my raised fist. Sorry, I can't have this escalating any further than it already has. Hello! Shit, I like this guy. Look at him! Oh god, he's gorgeous. Does he have kitty ears? Look at his little fang, and he's got long nails and black wings. What? Oh, is that a feather on your I thought you had a hole in your throat, but I think that's just like a feather tattoo. Look at him and his little kitty fang. Oh, is that sweat drop, or does our boy have like a piercing right there? Well, to be honest, Uber Eats pricings are super high. Yeah. I looked to my right to find a tall, unkept man hovering beside me with a cascade of long pastel pink hair. Whether I'd been hit too hard or my mind was playing game. Oh, the pin! We can see the pin right there in our jacket. Was playing games with me. This man sported huge horns protruding from his skull and a pair of black wings. Oh, those are horns. We can't see all of them at this angle. He wasn't human, even more apparent from his eyes hidden behind the shades. I blinked a few times and rubbed my eyes, but his image remained the same. You're the one who delivered the surfing taco order, yes? Can you stand? Yeah? Allow me to talk with you for a moment. In my dumbfoundedness, I allowed him to lift me to my feet and lead me towards the back hall. Wait, what about me? He struck me too. I'm hurt and hungry. Oh, look at him. Oh, God. Oh, is that like a heart tattoo? Wow. Hello. Came straight out of Dramatical Murder. Oh, look at him. Oh, goodness. Hi. You deserve everything you just received. By the way, Barb's told me to order from there because her car broke down and she couldn't bring us the pizza. What? Why didn't anyone tell me? Stop looking for people to be angry with and feed your pothole. This way, sir. He led me into the studio room and eased me down to the quilted couch in front of his desk. The quietness compared to the muffled commotion outside made me even more cautious of his strange appearance. His beating heart cavity was hard to ignore. He must have noticed my discomfort as he immediately buttoned his shirt. Wait! Oh, so that's open? We can see that beating in his chest? Oh, that said beating heart cavity. Oh! Okay, that's interesting. apologies if too much skin is uncomfortable for you. Skin? Was that not the issue? I mean, your heart is... Let's see here. It should be in this drawer. He walked to retrieve some napkins and brought them back, taking hold of my face. It doesn't appear to have bled much. You should be fine. He's so pretty. And look at those glasses. Oh. Ooh. Oh, and he's got like... oh, that's cool. Look at the beads right here. They're really fine. But I think these are glasses beads. So they like fall down. It's like to hold on the glasses, and also, you know... oh, he's got little heart charms on them. Oh, that's cute. Little anchor. I love him. I assure you that such barbaric behavior doesn't take place here often. Kevin can be ill-tempered, but I suppose today's hangriness got the better of him. There is no good excuse for it, but I hope that you'll overlook what happened here. He gently wiped the blood away from the corner of my lip and from my nose. With a light pinch, he gestured for me to blow into the napkin before retreating to toss it in his trash can. He physically assaulted me. On normal grounds, couldn't somebody sue? They would, and I understand if you want to, but I'd rather you didn't. Don't want to get your precious studio caught up in legal troubles? Precisely. However, the studio's image is the least of my concerns. I'm just a busy man. I'd rather pay you off myself than involve legal affairs. $1,000 and I'll shut up about it. He didn't even hesitate. He's like, give me $1,000 and I will not mention it. We need to pay our rent. I'm studying at a cardiac ward, so this game can help me. Yeah, I think it can. I mean, look, we see this guy's heart right there, so... Is that all? Wait, we can get more? 1,500. Final choice. What the fuck? 2,000! Alright, I'll write you a check for 2,000. I also left you a $20 tip and a 5-star review for your gallantly protecting the food. We could have got more! You're just like, is that all? Dude, you should have started bigger than that! We could have been so rich! Dude! Are you kidding me? Okay, if he's a choice, we should pick him. That'd definitely be a sugar daddy. He wasn't. He pulled out a slip and signed it right over for me to deposit with zero hesitation. It was then I realized who he truly was. You're that radio host, Dr. Love. Dr. Love! I was under the impression that you were aware of this already. I guess I stand corrected. You're different than what I imagined you'd be like. Many people say that. If there's nothing else I can do for you, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer than I have. Yeah! He retrieved a card from his desk and handed it to me while adjusting his glasses. If you're aware of the show, then you also must know that we provide love constellations here. Therapy for my love life? And why do you think I need this, huh? Look at that smirk. You're giving off the energy of single and struggling man. Oh, really? Do you find that funny, Dr. Love? Love Doctor. If there isn't a dark-haired guy, then maybe pick him. Oh, you voting for a dark-haired guy. We got a pink-haired guy and a pink-haired guy, because he has pink hair, too. Very, very pale pink hair. But I'm liking Dr. Love. I'm just offering to help you fix that if you so desire. An option, if you will. Thanks. I guess. Please, hold your hand until you... Please hold your thanks until you decide to actually receive my aid. Now excuse me, I have to help myself to lunch before my coworkers gorge it all. You you can eat normal food? Dr. Love raised a skeptical brow at me, but I decided to leave the conversation alone. Whatever I was seeing probably wasn't anything at all, or he was doing a good job of ignoring it. Oh, I'm guessing his horns and wings are hidden from normal people. It did say they can choose to let people see him. It was best to just leave. If I stayed any longer, his gracious gestures could take a turn for the worse. Do have safe travels to wherever your next endeavors are, Mr. Melrose. He bowed his head and gestured for me to leave first. I quit working for the day and went to the car. As I got in, my phone vibrated with a text. Mark? I won't be coming home tonight, but I'll be over first thing tomorrow at noon. We can grab some food before we move the rest of my things. I can only imagine that she and Edmund were having a good time with no desire to end it soon. I grabbed the steering wheel and let out a loud sigh. Why are you still calling it home? It's clearly not your home anymore. I need a break. Let's go get a drink. Quasmar City Solar Bar, 11 p.m. Dr. Love's check contributed to a night of fun at the club, so I had dropped off my car off back at the apartment and walked the distance since Solar Bar wasn't a long walk. He should have asked for more money. He should have got more money. Alright, Ohilia, have fun. He should have asked for more money. He definitely should have. I'd be lying if I said I didn't hope to see Hindi. Since Solar had 2 locations, he'd work some shifts at this one too. Oh, Hindi works here. Dude, no. Dude, no. Don't. No. Don't go. Oh. Buddy, he's still trying to chase Hindi. This is not good, bud. This is not good. Oh, goodness. Now that we weren't together anymore, I no longer knew what his schedule was, or if he even worked there anymore. Okay, so he's not chasing him. He just like, I want to go to this bar. All signs of his having been in my life faded, except for the tattoo of his name on my leg. We did get the tattoo! Damn it! We gotta cover that up. No, I'm out of drink. Hindy's a fucking hater. I should change his name to look like a dick. Never mind, that'd be embarrassing. Oh, he's so drunk. Osiris. Throt. Everything's named after like gods. I love it. The barkeep limited me to no drinks and told me to head home while I could still walk. But I tried to linger as long as I could for Hindi. He never showed up. My feet swerved in a clumsy walk down the quiet streets of the night. The slight breeze of winter and the crisp, cold, fresh air in my lungs made me crack a smile. It also kept me aware that I wasn't at home or in the comfort of my bed yet, so that meant I had to keep moving my legs. It was just me and the dark streets with only one singular streetlight, because the city was too busy repairing other things than fixing the other bulbs. Hello, kitty. Where you going? Most nights never bothered me, and tonight it wouldn't have either. But oddly enough, in my bliss, I felt a remarkable chill and a sixth sense that something has been watching me once I passed a late night. Last night, light. My pace quickened. A set of heels soon joined the sway of my feet, fighting for stability. With a subtle look to my left and then to my right, there was no other person around me. Not even behind me. I reached for the fountain pen in my jacket and firmly clenched it in the palm of my hand. If push came to shove, I had thought to use it as a weapon. The apartments weren't too far away now. Oh, we're being followed again. Speaking of bars, the love interest I want to add is bartender. Are we still talking about Hindi? Well, we did show up at the bar that Hindi worked at and got drunk, but like he doesn't know Hindi's schedule anymore. And apparently we did get a tattoo of his name on our foot, or on our leg. However, there was a cut through an alley I needed to make. The not-so-subtle footsteps were still with me, yet no presence could be seen. Either my mind was playing games or the street was haunted. Regardless, my unease wouldn't settle until I was at the door to the apartment. Meow. Oh, it's a kitty! A pristine white cat bolted from behind the nearby dumpster. Oh, he's got a collar on! Clattering littered cans in its wake. It stopped in front of me, looking at my startled face. You're not the partner that's been following me, right? I figured as much. You give someone a heart attack skulking behind like that. Suddenly, my nose filled with the scent of a fresh bouquet and a subtle hint of death. Without a second thought, I turned my head to see who was behind me. Again, there was no one there. Do we not have the pin on us? We had the pin on us earlier. I think having the pin on us, like, lets us be able to see these people. What the hell? Just come at me and stop playing around already. I tried to keep my voice steady in hopes of keeping whoever it was cautious, but the fear and trembling inside betrayed me. I really hoped it was all in my head. After a couple seconds standing there, nothing happened at all. I felt safe enough to turn around and... I have wanted to talk to you. Ah! Hello! Oh, look, you can see the tattoo on his shoulder. I lost my footing and fell backwards, but I didn't hit the ground. His firm hand gripped my wrist, slipping to clasp my hand and kept me steady enough to dangle. You look like a vampire. Hello. All day. What? You met the scouting cupid and the forecaster today. I couldn't let the day roll over without meeting you myself. If they could, why couldn't I? I recalled the two instances quickly and refocused my attention to actually observing the tall man. The discolored hands. Oh, so, yeah, his hands are black. The sharp nails, the crimson wings, the dim glow of a beating heart in the opening of his blouse, all showed he wasn't human. I swallowed hard, feeling his other arm slip around my back to fix my posture. Now I could have let you see me ages ago, but it's more exhilarating when the human eye sees what isn't supposed to see. Who could have possibly known? He turned his gaze to the fountain pen still clenched in my fist. Then back to me. I was stunned for words. Anything that came to mind turned to mush the moment I thought to move my lips. His stare felt as intense as a spotlight beam, as if every tiny action was being watched and observed. Cat got your tongue. And the cat's just like, meow. Was that not funny? You are here after all. He addressed the cat. I froze and watched as a simple smile on his face twist gleefully with the next set of words. Oh, there he is. Hello. Yeah, we can... Wait, is this Eros? Look at this. It kind of looks like the shard in our pen, so it kind of looks like there's a part missing right there. Is this Eros? Holy crap, look at the boy. Oh, I'm liking the gothiness. He's got piercings. He's got these discolored hands with... Oh, is that piercing too? This isn't gloves. Those are like piercings to hold the ribbon in place. Oh, that's hardcore. That's really cool. Look at his wings. They got like little hexagons on them. Ohelia's like, yep, this is the one. Oh, wow, he's pretty. You know, your life has been full of amazing episodes. I didn't expect you to jump 3 weeks ago. You are, always thwarting my expectations. I find that quite fascinating. Fascinating? What's more is that inside you is something destructive. His fingers hooked into the collar of my shirt and pulled me closer. Unconsciously, I grabbed onto him for support with my feet now entirely off the ground. The things that you are capable of when you dare to let go. And just when I think you are going to finally cross the line, you never do. You sound angry at that. Do I? It is the contrary, actually. What do you want from me? Nothing, but for you to keep being as you are and doing what you're doing. He let go of me and leaned down to my eye level. I will see what you intend to do with this new world opened up to you. The world of higher beings. What are you? His expressions flickered for a moment, and he paused for quite a while before he responded to me. You're speaking to a god, but not the one that you want. Oh no, it isn't Eros! But doesn't it look like that's a piece of the shard? I am Vitel, a god of something. The something doesn't matter right now, but I know very well who the god is that you want. Eros is who you want, yes. Unfortunately for you, that will be difficult. I don't know. Killing him isn't impossible, just difficult as of now. Horror filled my face and I pushed away from him, stumbling backwards. Just how much did he know? Actually, the true reason I'm here to tell you that this wild temptation is achievable. Why? So that you can laugh at my puny attempts to try something that's ridiculous? His expression flickered again and he paused before he responded to me as he did before. I'm choosing you to answer a question for me. Whether you choose to do it, succeed at it or fail, I will have my answer. What if I don't do it at all? Are you not listening? I will have my answer regardless. Okay, but how do I do it? My confusion brought a soft smile to his face, one unlike the various others that he'd been plastering on. As you would seek any other god, in prayer, or simply call my name, because it is you I will make time. It's really that easy with you people, huh? Perhaps. Nudging me with the back of his hand, he ushered me towards my apartments. Return to your home and sleep. No matter the decision you make, I will be here to see it through. I looked back at him wearily, and he faded before my eyes as if camouflaging into our surroundings. Knowing that he was likely still there watching me made me more self-conscious, but somehow it was enough to get me into the building and to my apartment with ease. He's the god of something. Oh, his select your route? Oh no, that's so much power. His is locked. Oh, this might be one of those where we have to run through another route before we can do his route. Either it's not available yet, or you have to go through someone else's first. Icardi or Dr. Love? Ah! Probably another one of Zeus's illegitimate children. Yeah. Holy bedhead. Yeah, he has so much bedhead. It's so funny. Like, so we can only do 2 routes. Is there only 2? I'm gonna check real quick. Hang on. Well, Cupid, let me see. Alright. I'm going to pull it up and check real quick because I think this is the demo. So everything might not be unlocked yet. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. It's so hard to find game. Oh, you can't like type it in the search bar because it doesn't pop up, so I have to like go the roundabout to find it. So, but all their designs are so freaking good. It's ridiculous. They're so good. There we go. Okay, this is the demo. This is the 2.0 demo. There's 4 love interests, 3 main choices, and a bonus that's not included in the demo. Oh, wow. Multiple endings in which your choices matter. Choose wisely or it could be your last. Okay, so there's going to be like 16 endings in the full game. That is crazy. Do. Okay, so we can go a little bit into the routes. We can't go too far. Okay, the full release is gonna come out somewhere between February and May. Okay. So it looks like we can play a little bit of the routes. Okay, let's see. Extended story content featuring the first possible bad ending for Ikari and Dr. Love's routes. Okay, so bad endings. I guess we can die. Is the game 18 plus? Also, I don't know why it's want Hindy's boyfriend. I want Hindy's boyfriend. Hindy's boyfriend's pretty, but I don't think he's on there. There's a bonus one. I wonder where the bonus one on. Oh god, it better not be Hindi. Maybe the bonus one is going to be like Eros himself. Can you imagine us wanting to kill him and then turn around and like decide to keep him? Alright, so we can go a little bit into each of the routes. Huh. Okay, I can't go back here. I want to save. It's interesting we can pick the route. You know, Dr. Love's calling my name. Ikari and Dr. Love are cool. Ikari seems more like a happy-go-lucky himbo. I know he's not that dumb, but he just maybe the chest being open makes me think of himbo too. But I'm sure we would get like so much more lore drop with Dr. Love though. And also he's kind of like a sugar daddy. He was just like, okay, 2,000. You sure? That's not a lot, bud. But okay, here you go. He's made of money. He's probably swimming in money. We'd be set for life. We wouldn't even have to work anymore if Dr. Love was our boyfriend. So they did say, so like the hearts are like exposed on Dr. Love and Vitaly. On their chest are exposed, but it's not for Ikari. Because I think that Ikari is a different species in a way. Because he was like the scout. They call him the scout. I love himbos, but in this economy, give me Dr. Love. Yes. We need that money. We need that money. It does say that the demo is about 25,000 words. And it said it'd be like 1 to 2 hours, but we've been playing almost 2 hours. And we haven't even got to like the route yet. So I think this is going to go on for at least probably another hour. If we're like going through everything. So we might actually have a second stream about this. Are Vitaly and Dr. Love relatives or something? I could see that. Maybe they're all related in a way. I could see that. I could see them being related. But Vitaly's definitely got the cool look going on. So is Dr. Love. I love the designs of this game. They're so good. Can we see a bit of it? Okay. I'm like getting hungry though. That's why I'm like, maybe we need to end soon. And I'm out of tea. But we will pop in a little bit of it before we let it in today. Chapter 1. He's so cute. My weight dropped against my bed in my dark room, unable to cave to the lull of sleep just yet. I couldn't stop thinking about Dr. Love's proposal. If you're aware of my show, then you must know that we provide love consultations here. Therapy for my love life, and why do you think I need this? You're giving off the energy of a single and struggling man. Oh, really? Do you find that funny, Dr. Love? I'm just offering to help you fix that if you so desire. An option, if you will. Another option that didn't involve tracking down Eros and stabbing him in the chest. The mere thought actually made me wince. Not that I felt above it, in fact. He deserved it, but maybe Dr. Love was a bit of a sweet talker. Or not. I just want to continue believing in something a little more normal than attempting to kill a god. The more the idea comes to mind, the crazier it sounds, and so far away for a mere human to achieve. Vitaly said it wasn't impossible, but that didn't guarantee that I would be the one to make it possible. I may have a few bolts loose, but not that many. I should stick to what I know. Loveline Studios, 7 p.m. I had avoided going all day, but I found myself at the front entrance anyway. It was just yesterday that I got into a fight with one employee. Entering the building again after that felt embarrassing. Seconds away from turning on my heels, the jingle of the front door opening caught my attention. That's when I saw him again. Oh yeah, he doesn't have his wings here, or the horns. You came here, or the heart on his chest. Unlike yesterday, he didn't look like some otherworldly being. He was as normal as a human would appear to be. Were you about to leave? I guess you don't take walk-ins. Come in. I can just come back tomorrow. Schedule an appointment like a person with common sense. No need, you're already here. I have time, so come in. He held the door and allowed me into the studio building, leading me back into his office room. He unlocked the door and turned the light on. We took a seat at his desk and he pulled out some papers. You really like to handle things on the spot. It would be a present waste of time for you and a future waste of time for me to put this off. Strange way to put it. You came all this way to talk. Why should I leave it for later when I'm still here? I suppose you have a point. So, you're here to try love consultation, correct? Yeah, I am single and struggling a lot. My aim is to fix that. So you should know some things about this progress before you sign any commitments or documentation. I'm listening. Much like therapy, you will have to be comfortable sharing details of your life with me. Not just romantic experiences, but delicate topics. Even such things as your childhood. I thought this was about finding my partner. In this journey, I must understand you to understand where your link leads you. You're free to omit what you think won't be helpful to the cause. However, giving as much detail for discovering your love language is essential to revealing the threads of your partner. Now, I could give general reading off the basics about you. Things you like and dislike, your favorite color, favorite movie, favorite food. But that can complicate results. I'll pick up a general area, but not a clear idea of who your partner might be. So, the more information I give you, the easier it will be to identify my partner. Essentially, yes. Now, everything that you tell me will be sensitive information and held confidential for your privacy. Only you or I can access your files here, so you need not worry about the spread of your personal life unless you explicitly give us permission to use it. I stare at the papers on his desk and gave them some more thought. It was terrifying to open up to someone other than Marlo and Grandma, especially after trying so many times with past lovers. Now here I was with some love therapist asking me to do it again. But there was something about him, the casual yet professional atmosphere that made me want to tell him. It didn't feel like he had hardly any mind to judge me, but he was certainly covering the angles to make me feel safe. My wallet is telling me Dr. Love, but my eyes are telling me Clary's nips. Yeah, those pierced nips are definitely eye-catching, huh? Do you have any questions? You can take your time if you need to. No, I'll do it. Are you sure? Yeah. All right. Before I have you sign that documentation, let's see where I can fit you in my schedule. I dragged the papers closer with my fingers and reviewed the terms and conditions as he looked through his agenda. I want to see you soon. How does 2 days from now sound? 1 p.m.? Nothing planned. Good. Then that time is yours. You may sign those now. I reached into my shoulder bag, pulled out the fountain pen, and then began signing the specific spots, but I looked up to see that he changed in appearance again. He looked like a demon. This caused him to look up from his book. However, his eyes landed on my pen. Ugh! Hello! He grabbed my wrist firmly and yanked me closer, staring at the pen alarmed. This pen, it has the shard. Let me go! The shard from Eros' arrow. You can't be. I said let go! Who are you? Dun dun dun. Okay. Okay. 2 days passed since my exchange with Dr. Love in his office. I was so confused about what I'd seen at that moment, I found an opportunity to break away from him, and I ran out of the building. Oh. Okay. Dun dun dun. So he recognizes the shard. Alright, we're going to end it here. We will pick it up again. I guess we're getting food. We are going to pick this up again. I think we probably don't have that much longer to do, but we will finish this up. I was going to say we'll try streaming on Friday to finish the game, but I can't Friday because I'm going to see Markiplier's movie, Iron Lung, so we can't do it Friday. I don't remember what time it is, but I'll try to start live streaming more often than just Wednesday. But if we don't get a live stream in, we'll pick this up next Wednesday. So yeah. Okay. I am really intrigued about this game. This is really fun. I love all the designs. The writing is really great so far. I'm curious to see how this is going to develop. Like, that one guy's like, yeah, I'll help you murder him. It's like, okay. So, yeah. As always, thank you for watching, and